Alright, so this is how to actually make the legs, and we're going to start with a koala. And so again, you have to have a laminated paper that has kind of what you want to make, and if it doesn't show what you want, guys, you need a Google Doc that you've made and you share it with me, and it has the pictures of what you want with it, okay? So are you okay with how the legs and the arms look on this?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I'm looking at this picture, I'm seeing that the top arm, and maybe get a little bit closer, the top arm is longer on here, guys, and the other leg is more like squished, kind of like a C, and then it gets skinnier, okay? And so I'm going to try to make both top legs or both bottom legs. What do you want to start with?
I don't know. The top legs.
Okay, so we're going to start with the top legs. I don't think we're going to need this much clay for the top legs. Okay, so I'm going to move some of it off to the side. And you're going to start with a coil. Okay? And remember, a coil you roll on the table, not on the mat. And if it starts to get flat, you hear that thump, thump sound. You just tap it up and tap down on it. Okay, that's all you do. And you have to make it as thick as you think the shoulder is going to be. Okay, so is this how thick you want that shoulder? Based on the picture, should it be skinnier or is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay, so this part is what we're looking at. Okay, if that's the right thickness, then we're going to cut it in half to make two arms. Okay, so then is the claw part, guys, and the rest of the arm, is it the same thickness or does it get skinnier? Okay, so this is where it's different than what we did last year. We're going to kind of squish the clay on one end so it's a little bit skinnier. Then we're going to roll it. I only did two things. I squished it a little bit and then I rolled it. Now we have a muscle and we have an arm, and it doesn't look like anything yet, but we can see that it's starting to look that way. Okay, so now on here, we're not going to change the muscle here, but we're going to change this part into a hand. Okay, now a rabbit paw is going to look different than a koala claw. This claw has to look different than a koala claw, so they're all going to look different. Okay. The giraffe has a hoof. It doesn't have claws. Okay, so we want it to look like that so we know that that's your animal. So on here it's got 3 fingers, it looks like. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of get rid of any bumps. Okay, and I can make kind of like a wrist if I want to, and all I'm doing is I'm squeezing around that. Now I have a wrist. Okay, and then I'm going to make some claws by just using the clay knife, and go ahead and come in close. Okay, so we need 1, 2 marks, okay, and now they don't look like claws yet because I need to pinch them. And I'm just moving that clay around. Okay, they kind of look like, they're starting to look like fingers maybe. Okay, now they're not going to stay spread out like that, right? We're going to move them back together so they look like an arm. And then you're going to put them on there like this. What do you guys think? Okay, so look pretty good? Okay, now, when you put it on there, you have to wait until you have the other arm done so that you can put them in exactly the same spot. Okay? Then you're going to make the bottom leg. Okay? Once you have them all done, then you'll put them on. Okay? That's it.